Hi, my name is Drew Bailey, and I will be presenting the benchmark Bringing Innovation to an Organization for Grand Canyon University LDR-640 Leadership and Innovation for Dr. Michael Powers, due September 8th, 2021. Bringing innovation to an organization can be a top-down implementation, but when the best buy-in and engagement occurs is when it is a grassroots campaign, something everyone can participate in and help to shape. In this presentation, I will cover my assessment of the current state of innovation in the organization, some key milestones for retooling the culture to implement more of an innovative spirit, and lastly, methods for sustaining this progress long term. This is not easy work, but by instilling these changes into the way we think and go about everyday business, it will begin to ingrain itself with the team members and replace old ways of thinking with new, more creative ways of meeting our customers' needs. Banner Health was formed in 1999 with the merger of two nonprofits, Lutheran Health System and Samaritan Health System. And since then, the organization has grown by leaps and bounds, either through mergers, acquisitions, or organic growth. Besides the hospitals that are predominantly located in Arizona, Banner Health also has a large presence in northern Colorado and a few facilities sprinkled throughout the states of the Southwest. Banner Health is now one of the largest private employers in the state of Arizona with over 50,000 team members and growing. Over these past 20 years, the CEO of Banner Health has been Peter Fine. Under his leadership, Banner implemented and adhered to the stair-step strategy, which consisted of 5 phases: turnaround, performance, growth, innovation, and lastly, industry leadership. As one can see, there have been pushes in the past to better implement an innovative mindset, so this will not be a new concept for the organization. Banner's culture is primed for another injection of innovation, as this was a very large focus for the organization several years ago through the innovation phase of the stair-step strategy, and it remains as such today through its place in the organization's core values: courageously innovate. According to Banner Health's website, Banner Health defines innovation as emerging and novel ideas that shape the future model of healthcare, earn loyalty, and drive strategic growth for Banner Health. So as one can easily see, Banner Health equates innovation to their success and their ability to attain industry leadership, and as such, the organization has the basis for a culture with innovation at its core. The pace with which healthcare moves prepares them for being ready for rapid change, and as such, some of the heavy lifting is already done, which is getting people's mind around these factors. It is my belief that some people are innately more creative and in tune with innovation than others, and as such, I believe it would be important to hire for people with a higher aptitude for innovation. In this case, I believe I would take a page out of Sir Richard Branson's playbook and hire the right people and get out of their way. It is important to set a strong vision for the organization, as this will make sure that the train is staying on the tracks, but hopefully it also provides the freedom to try new things without fear of reprisal. My vision statement would read: Banner Health defines innovation as a key measure in providing the right care at the right cost at the right time for experiencing healthcare in a new way. As people begin to shop around more for healthcare, as opposed to going wherever is closest to them, people will begin to realize the organizations that are on the cutting edge, providing leading healthcare, and those that do things the way they have always been done. The organizational structure I would propose for Banner Health to be more successful with innovation would be to reduce the number of layers between the frontline team members and the decision makers at the top of the organization. Banner Health has so many layers that it can take a while for decisions to be made. The two-tier leadership model allows for information to flow more freely up, down, and across the organization. As one can see by Google's organizational structure, information can move much more rapidly when people have direct contact with the resources and leadership they require. Google is probably too decentralized for healthcare in its current state, but it is something to work towards or possibly implement portions of. The most important factor for innovation at the employee level is allowing for failure if the person or group is failing forward. This means that they are failing and learning something that is going towards the mission and vision of the organization. The mission and vision empower staff to make the right decisions when they are deciding on behalf of the organization. Once the guardrails are set for the team members, it is time to get out of their way and let them innovate. Give them the problem and let them see if they can solve it, and then get it over to the implementation team to make this idea a reality. Most innovative people do not like to get into the details and often like to live on the fringes of what is possible. That's when the analytical folks step in and make the idea live. Keeping sustained success is important for the culture of an organization at this point. Once we have integrated innovation as one of the key success metrics, we have to measure the innovation in some manner. It is said that only what is measured can be improved. The way of measuring innovation might be to keep track of the projects that are being worked on simultaneously and the expected outcome for each. I also like the idea of pet projects, like what they have at Google, where 20% of a team member's time can be spent on pet projects that support the overall vision of the organization. I think this would create a lot of buy-in and engagement among the team and would probably see an even more rapid pace of change in this case. Innovation is essential to the success of an organization in this day and age's global economy. To stay competitive in this arena, an organization must stay ahead of the curve and in so doing remain innovative. Healthcare has a rapidly changing environment, and as such, they are apt to take on such changes more readily. If Banner Health can get the structure and culture down, then the rest will fall into place, as the right people will be attracted to the organization and others will not. This can be a long journey, but Banner Health is ready for the challenge.